Humanity has always struggled to define love and is constantly redefining it. But God's definition is clear and will never change. God is love. In the reading 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4 to 8, it states here that love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in the evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. If these are the definition of love as the children of God, are we in love?
Example of showing love. Love has always been present in our lives since the beginning. It is when a man compliments the woman he likes, then love blooms. And when your church mate forgets his lunchbox, then you're trying to share yours with him. Love strengthens. The last example is when God gave up His only begotten Son in order to save the world from its sin. Love resides.
God's love made way when He made everything we know that exists from empty, dark, formless space into heavens and earth.
Then light came to be involved and gave goodness as it was separated from darkness. As His creation came into lives when everything was ready, He made mankind wherein His image and likeness will undoubtedly seen.
Loves were classified into types. A kind of love that we show when we're attracted to someone, eros, a love that shows when we care for our brothers and sisters as a child of God, philia, and the love that matters most, a love that conquers all, agape.
Eros, the type of love that most closely resembles what Western cultures now view as romantic love. The word came from the Greek word erotas, which translates to intimate love. As we already mentioned, this is the kind of love that you typically experience when you are infatuated with someone. Often, eros develops based on someone's physical traits. For the relationship to continue, you have to develop other types of love. When eros is not balanced, it can even lead to someone to become possessive.
Philia. According to Aristotle, a person can feel philia towards someone for one of the three reasons: their utility, their pleasantness, and their goodness. Basically, it is like loving someone like your sister or brother. It is the love you have for a friend who you feel like a brother to. And it often develops after two people share intense experience together. This is the type of love that Christians are supposed to practice toward one another and the rest of the world.
For Christians, agape is considered a divine love. It is the love that God had for His Son, Jesus Christ. It is the love that Christ had for all human beings when He gave His life to redeem them from their sins. This is considered by many to be the best type of love in the Bible. It is the kind of unconditional love that is never based on how someone looks or what they can do for you. It is an almost sacrificial type of love where you are willing to hurt yourself or take a risk if it means that you can help the one you loved. You don't have to feel agape to express it, but it is a most wonderful kind of love to experience.
And then he was forced to carry his cross so far up a mountain that he needed help because he could not do it on his own. Once Jesus made it to the place where he would be crucified, called the skull, the soldiers around him nailed him to the cross and waited for him to die. While Jesus was hanging on the cross, many people shouted to him, "If you really are the Son of God, save yourself from the cross." But Jesus knew he had to die to forgive his people for their sins.
These are the three types of love that God has made us capable of. As a man and as a child of God, we are responsible on how are we gonna depict love in our day-to-day living. For love covers all wrong, we should offer love with genuineness and accept love wholeheartedly. All love from God and to you, my brothers and sisters.